All right, guys, I'm going to work through solving all of the questions on the uh, supplemental sheet that we had. That way you can find an answer to everything if we don't cover it in class, or you can go back and watch me solve it. This will be in several videos because I'm going to be uploading these to YouTube, and I am limited in the number in the number of minutes that I can put up there, and I want you to be able to find them, so they'll be labeled. So I'm just going to start at the beginning. Okay, so we're looking at problem number 1 here, and this says an 18-gram sample of element A combines completely with a 4-gram sample of element B to form compound AB. What is the mass of the compound form? Now, I'm not really worried so much about you being able to see that because you have a copy of the sheet. But what we do want to be able to do is pull out the information. So this says that I've got something like this happening. So for number 1, A is combining with B to make AB. So you need to be able to think about this problem in this way, okay? And then it says that I have an 18-gram sample of A, and there is no 0 there, and I have a 4-gram sample of B, all right? And the question is, what is the mass of AB? So when we set it up real simply like that, it's very easy for us to see what we have, and the law of conservation of matter, right, says that the reactants have to equal the mass of any product that we make. So it's 18 plus 4, which is 22 grams of AB. Grab your calculator if you don't want to do that in your head. I do not have this to a decimal place, so I have this just significant to the ones place. So I'm only going to report that as 22, okay? All right, so let's look at question number 2. Question number 2 says, a substance breaks down, right? So, and it's listed here as substance, and the components are A, B, and C. So we're actually going to look at it this way. ABC breaks down into A plus B plus C. That is literally the reaction that is happening. And it says that when it's heated, that this is happening. It says the mass of each element is listed in the table below. All right? So I'm going to just bring this back over here, okay? So when it's separated, we have these 3 masses. All right? So that's 39.10, and this is 54.94, and this is 64, right? So we can see that if ABC broke up into those masses, then the mass that we started with ABC, the compound ABC, has to be 39.1 plus 54.94 plus 64.5. Oh, sorry, that's 65.00, right? So we grab our calculator, and we're going to add that up, and I get 158.04 when I add that up. Each of these numbers is significant to the hundredths place, so I can have this significant to the hundredths place. So 158.04 grams is my answer. All right, let's go to question 3. Question 3 says, silver iodide powder has been used as an antiseptic and an agent to seed clouds for rain. Thank you very much for that information. That's delightful. I will not use that to solve this problem. Silver iodide, so silver iodide is 45.9% silver. Now, I know the formula for silver, the chemical symbol for silver is Ag, but I'm just going to write silver now because you may not know that. So it says that by mass, it's that. So it says if you separate a 50-gram sample, so I have a 50-gram sample of silver iodide. right? I have a 50-gram sample of silver iodide. How much silver would I have? So now let's think about what this percent by mass tells us, okay? When we have a percent by mass, we know that every sample, regardless of the size, has this much silver in it. So let's think about this. Our percent, right? We say that percent mass is equal to mass of the element, right? Divided by mass of the compound. Okay? All right, so let's think about what we have. Do we know the percent mass of the element? Yes, we do. Oh, then what have I forgot. I didn't leave myself enough room. I should say times 100, right? Do I need to rewrite that? Maybe I don't. I will. Percent mass equals mass of the element, mass of the compound, times 100. There we go. That's going to be easier for you to see. Mass of the element over mass of the compound. All right, so I have this 45.9% equals, do I know the mass of, no, that's what it was asking me, right? So question mark grams of silver, that's what I'm trying to find. That's what I don't know. I'm going to put a question mark there. Do I know the mass of the compound? I do. It's right here, 50.0 grams. Now, don't forget the times 100, all right? Because that is I'm going to move my camera. All right, because I'm going to run out of room here. That is going to, we have to have that because that removes the percent sign from over here. So we divide this side by 100. We divide this side by 100. That makes the percent sign go away, and it moves my decimal over there, right? That's what that does. I'm going to rewrite that. So now I have 0.459 equals mass of silver divided by 50. Was it 5.0? Yes, 50 grams of silver iodide. Now we know how we got this, right? It was 45.9%, right? And then we had that times 100 over here, right? That moved my decimal. So now this is from my triangle, right? So I'm just going to cross multiply here. So the grams of silver equals 0.459 times 50. So grab your calculator, and that is 22.95 grams of silver. Is what that math turns out to be if I did that right. So let's see if I did. 0.459 times 50 equals, and now let's evaluate for sig figs. I can only have 3 sig figs, right? This has 3, this has 3, this has 4. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to round this, right? So I'm going to round this to 23.0 grams of silver. All right. We'll pick up with number 4 in the next video.